woke up, something happened, and now I'm in a garage with a red BMW.
You've owned it for 5 minutes, it's already falling apart.
Falling apart.
It is a little crunchy down here. I don't think he replaced these. Oh yeah, that's these tires. Ooh.
It's just hanging out.
That's so sketchy.
Why? Oh, what have I gotten myself into?
Hey, what's going on YouTube, and welcome back to another video. Now, James and I are providing you guys with an update because James is actually going to be looking at another project car.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see what happens.
Yes, as you know, with the E36 saga that's been currently happening on the channel, the convertible, the sedan, now James is actually looking for a TI, so the compact hatchback. Been keeping an eye out, and we found this one that's about an hour and a half north of where we're at. So we just drove all the way out here and wanted to at least provide you guys a quick update just in case we buy this thing. From your perspective, what do you think of the car so far?
I mean, it's almost sight unseen, but
yeah,
a lot of good signs based on the very short description and talking to the owner. Could be a good one. High miles though, so.
Yeah, I think it's gonna have the typical E36 stuff, but I feel like for us, since we're getting pretty well versed in these cars, there's a lot of potential in this being a good one. And I think on top of that too, the fact that the TI, it's almost like an E30 with the rear end, and there's so many other complex things that we can go into. But I think this will just be fun for us to see, and I'm hoping that if we pick this thing up, can provide you guys with a full breakdown, and then maybe we can provide you some updates on this car as well. So we're about 5 minutes away. We just pull over to the side, but I think we should be set here. Anything else, James?
I don't know. I mean, hopefully it turns out well.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's not too broken. Doesn't drive me mad like the other 318.
No, I'm sure it's gonna be great. I mean, bro, it doesn't look half bad. It's got the political stickers, but it adds character. Going up the hill. Put in a second. Yeah. Do you like it?
Yeah, it's really nice to drive. There's a 3/4 of a tank of fuel too.
It's your money's worth. Yeah. All right, sweet. You got it, bro. After making fun of me for so long about the E36.
Ultimate punishment. Hurts to own.
Yeah, all right,
E36.
let's go get it done. Dude.
Oh my god.
Wait, what happened?
Oh, just...
You've owned it for 5 minutes, it's already falling apart.
Falling apart.
Oh no, this is great, man. When I'm looking in the rearview mirror, it's like, I just can't believe it's actually James in the E36.
Oh, what have I gotten myself into? It's falling apart on me, man.
Oh, congratulations, bro. It looks amazing. The red, really, it's a really nice color. The paint looks really nice, man. You clean this up, it would be really shiny. So cute. All right, after staying in traffic for forever, we're actually back here at Ant's Community Garage. And what we're actually gonna be doing today is we're gonna do a definitive breakdown of just seeing what James actually purchased today, because this all kind of seemed like a blur, didn't it, James?
Yeah, I don't even remember what happened. Like, I woke up, something happened, and now I'm in a garage with a red BMW.
Yeah, so Alistair's actually gonna be joining us too in this little venture. And we're gonna do maybe we'll do like a little exterior overlook first. So in terms of the body though, I mean, it actually looks pretty good.
Yeah, it's not bad.
There's your conventional clear coat coming off. Even on the sedan, it was also doing that too. So you're definitely not the only one in this. The headlights look a little fogged up, but
there's a crack in the fog light.
Oh, that's fine. I think I even have one of those from Ray.
Oh, there we go.
You know, so that might actually make things go pretty smooth for us. But I mean, for an example like this of a TI that's not been 5 different colors, been to a drift event, it's honestly the best case scenario.
Yeah, no kidding.
So anyways, on the inside too, you felt like it's in pretty good shape?
It's cozy, yeah.
It wasn't making any like weird noises on the highway or anything like that?
The only thing is the steering wheel. It's a little, it makes these squeaking noises when you turn it.
Oh yeah, because I think you mentioned, right, that the previous owner was talking about how there may have been some struts that needed some attention or something like that.
And then the plastic on the wheels, squeaky.
Yeah,
rubs against this, so yeah.
It really is all dependent on that.
Yeah.
But since we have the hatch open, I mean, we could take a look in here too.
Yeah.
Just to see, but it looks like we may need to find you a cargo cover.
These tabs broken? They look okay. Oh no, they're snapped off. But
yeah, I don't know what happened there. Like
someone probably just whacked it open and
just aggressively opened.
It really needed to get in there.
But I mean, seriously, James, it looks really good, man.
No, man, it's great.
And Alistair was actually telling us that there's some stuff that you can buy that would get rid of the fade since there's no clear coat here. But I even think you could redo the clear coat if you really wanted to, or you could shoot this like black on this little piece of the trim. Not too big of a deal, but fundamentally it looks pretty good.
Yeah, we have options.
And then the tires, it looks like they replaced only the rear tires for whatever reason. So you got more meat in the back. So I guess if you wanted to have more fun and more skids,
Just swap.
yeah, you could swap them real quick. So that would be the idea there. But you want to pop open the door for everybody?
Yeah, it's like your grandma's couch.
Yeah, it looks very cozy. Door cards, doing E36 things. It looks like it's kind of slipping out. And I bet this is all just the fasteners. And again, I think Ray actually has all these
Oh, the
little
new clips.
fasteners.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the beauty, since like half of us have these E36s, probably have half the parts. But
It just fell off like immediately.
well, yeah, you know, I'm surprised the door card didn't stay. Have you ever seen that where sometimes they open the door and the door
it
card
just falls down.
it just stays in one piece?
What a disaster.
Oh man. And I mean, even though I haven't had a chance to drive, you know, this car, being in the passenger seat when we did the test drive, it
Very smooth.
it felt really good.
Yeah.
How many miles on it again?
226 or 224,000 miles.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no. So we got a little bit of the headliner, but again, it's like what E36 doesn't do this stuff. So we'll get inside the interior, a little bit of tearing on the cloth, but I mean, that's totally fine, man. Perfect, mint. All right, I know Alistair is waiting to see what's underneath the hood.
Yes, please.
So we should probably pop up in the hood so he can justify and see what we're working with here. And there should be plenty of room, Alistair, to put a turbo, really.
I mean, yeah,
We'll see why shortly.
Yeah. And here's the reveal. I think this is the M42, if I'm not mistaken. I had this in the 318i, that one I bought from auction for $450.
You think that would have turned me off buying any BMW after all that?
That was such a disaster,
what a
bro.
basket case.
But I mean, that one, 270,000. It lost oil pressure. It was probably a blessing I eventually got rid of it. But
How much? 300 and what? 300?
270,000
Oh, yeah.
on the engine.
So I got 50,000 miles on this before.
Yeah, pretty much.
No pressure drops.
Oh, you see something, Alistair?
Oh, just, you know, a slightly cracked belt.
Yeah. Oh, shoot, you're right. Oh, yeah, that serpentine route's ready to go. Hopefully it hangs on a little bit longer. I mean, you see a little bit of sludge in there. Fun stuff for sure. But I mean, honestly, when it's running, it sounds good, but I'm sure it's gonna need some attention. And the previous owner was also mentioning to us too, the heater core has a little weeping in the back.
Yeah, I don't know what the deal was, but like
The way he explained it was kind of strange, where he was saying that
the valve got locked in place or something like that.
yeah, and he was saying that like you just have to make sure that the level is
The
okay.
water level's okay, and I think like you have to like flush out. You can't like bleed the coolant before doing that. It's
Right.
It's like a whole thing.
So again, I think this is just stuff you kind of have to monitor, but this guy you can tell was definitely mechanically inclined. He really took his time and effort in being able to keep this on the road, because this was essentially for his wife. You know, when
If you love your wife,
buy her old BMW. And this is definitely not original hose clamps. The BMW ones are absolutely miserable. I think it's all here. They did the radiator, which is like the #1 thing, the cooling system, and he did the thermostat too, right?
yeah, I think it was the thermostat and the water pump.
Oh yeah, so that's huge for you. You don't have to
Yeah.
worry about any of that stuff.
Yeah.
So we see everything in the engine for the most part. I mean, we can even check the oil cap. Sometimes you could tell just by the sludge, but yeah, it doesn't look that bad. Really, sometimes this is all caked up with deliciousness.
Oh.
And even if we take this cap off, maybe we can shine a little light onto the cam. And yeah, I can see that there's a little bit of residual for 200,000+, but it actually looks really good. Yeah, man, sweet. Now that we have this thing on the ground, we should do the fun stuff and actually get this thing up in the air.
Okay. Let's go.
Let's get you some light here.
I'm terrified of like.
I did notice the first thing up front is the muffler. It's like it's adjusted to the side. And oh, I do see that it is a little crunchy down here. A little bit crumbly. But it actually sounds pretty cool if you poked a hole in this, if you really wanted to.
Oh yeah. Just
Yeah.
like a Corolla.
You could just kind of straight pipe it. You know, I don't see the diff leaking or anything like that, but these look original, the shocks. Or maybe they've been replaced, I don't know. The one thing you want to look for is the diff bushings though. That's kind of like the weak point on these ones. Right on the ears of the differential. Right up here. It doesn't look bad, man. It looks really good. Amazing, no rust. I'm kind of curious. He was saying that he replaced the front lower control arms. So maybe those bushings up front. Kind of cool to inspect. Gas tank's not leaking. Does it feel like there's an exhaust leak at all?
I could see what he was saying, but it didn't seem very noticeable though. Like you could barely tell.
Oh, what is exhaust hanger?
It was.
Yeah.
Oh, the hanger's toast.
Yeah, you can see your muffler's hanging off to the side back here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So that does need to be replaced.
Need a.
What do you think? A good old zip tie?
Definitely.
Absolutely. You see anything down there, James, of concern? It looks like it hasn't been bottomed out. You know, like some slam cars, you'll see the frame. It's just like all on the sides.
You can tell there's some leaking. I don't know if it's the main seal or.
Oh yeah, there's definitely some leakage right there. But I mean, for 200,000+ miles, you know, it's not like consistently dripping.
Yeah, this bushing's kind of toast.
Yeah. The more you look, the more you see. I don't think he replaced these. That lower control arm bushing does not look like it's been replaced. Yeah. Yeah, unless he just did one, but I don't.
This side's torn.
Oh shoot, yeah. That is torn. Oh boy.
Ooh.
Maybe that's why you're feeling it pull.
Yeah.
To the left and right?
That's probably what it is.
And I do see.
There's the big leakage.
Yeah, where's that coming from?
Don't know.
Oh god.
Valve cover and oil pan.
Yeah, and to do the oil pan on these, oh my god, you have to drop the cross member.
This thing or
This,
oh jeez.
because it slides all the way through. Unless maybe you're able to slide it out. I don't think so on this one. Oh yeah, on the front of the engine you can see quite a bit of accumulation of oil.
Yeah.
It's just sludgy for sure. That poor crank position sensor is just soaked.
Hanging in there.
Yeah, absolutely. Power steering, yeah, notorious. You see how you replace the hose clamps? Every single one of these leak. But luckily on the 4-cylinder, it's easy to get to. The 6-cylinder, it's not fun. So, is this boot torn on the steering rack? Or is that just oil?
I think it's oil coming down from the, which probably isn't good for the boot.
Oh yeah, and then the sway bar bushings. So a lot of these bushings are just
It's all the rubber.
Yeah.
just tired.
30-year-old rubber will do that.
Absolutely. See the end links here? Does that look like it's about to come out?
Which one?
This one right here, that little...
It's just because you're in full droop.
Oh, you're right. Okay. These tires, ooh. Use that alignment. It's probably because of this lower control arm bushing.
And I'm sure the tie rod ends are not in good shape.
Yeah, they're probably pretty worn. The shocks, I mean, those shocks are unbelievable.
There's definitely some play there.
Did you hear any like whirring from the wheel bearings or anything like that?
Not too bad. Maybe at low speeds.
Oh, okay. A little bit. What do you think, Alistair?
A few $100, you'll be good to go.
Yeah, not too bad.
A few $100 and a few 100 hours.
That's what we're looking for. Oh boy.
Chilling. It's just hanging out.
That's so sketchy.
Why?
Yeah, it's supposed to go inside the caliper, I believe.
Oh, really?
I mean, man, you are so lucky it didn't get chewed up.
Chewed up, yeah. It looks like it's in a safe spot.
We'll try and find that here in a sec. Is it on the other side too?
Nah, it looks like it's.
I'm almost certain that's what's causing that ABS light.
Yeah.
And he's been running it like that. He said for how long? Like 7 years?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That means he hasn't touched the brakes in 7 years.
Bro, that's crazy. I don't know about all that.
It's got problems, but it's not impossible.
No,
It's not-
really, all of this stuff is very doable. I might even have this from the sedan. I have to go look through my parts box. I have some random stuff for E36.
Should we start hitting it with something? I don't know where to start.
honestly.
I mean, you could just douse it with all gear and just...
Should I cover the boots, or is that okay?
I mean, you can if you want, but I think it'd be okay just to spray it down. Just go to town.
Oh wow, it's just gone. Oh, we should probably catch that, yeah?
No, we can get it at the end with, you know, that stuff to sweep it up. It's not a big deal.
Ugh.
Yeah, you gotta be careful. You want some safety squints?
Yeah.
You got it on your nose.
Oh, it's gross.
Oh yeah. The engine must be so happy.
I know, it's getting a bath.
It's just getting cleaned off. But seriously though, James, I wouldn't feel bad about any of this stuff. You should have seen the 318. It was just like this. We can even defog the headlights, but...
Oh, I have a thing for that.
Oh, you do?
The 3M has a kit. It's like, takes like 10 minutes.
Really? That's cool.
It's very easy. Don't know how it works on these 90s plastics though, so maybe it's something to think about.
I'm sure it's fine. I even have some trim paint too. We could trim paint this and the side skirts, rear bumper. Dude, I think it's gonna look awesome. I even have a headliner restoration kit. It's like those little push pins.
Yeah.
I could look for it and give it to you if you want to just get that little corner at the top. Oh yeah, and Ray was wondering if this is hell rot red.
It is.
It is. Oh wow.
Because you can it says hell rot on the inside.
Oh, it does, bro. That means you'll be matching. Like a 1-to-1 match.
Yes,
That's tough.
Let's go.
That's super tough, bro.
Wow. Dude, I can't believe I bought this. it feels better sitting as a passenger than it does driving it sometimes.
Really? Like a little chauffeur?
It's cozy, man.
See the lights, do all the... Wow, I've never seen all the cluster lights actually work. Amazing. Engine sounds really good. Oh, what's up?
I got it.
Well, point of view.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, I feel it pulling a little bit, the alignment.
Mm-hmm.
But it's that brake sensor.
For sure, 100%.
We saw it right then and there. Oh wow, buzzy little thing. Wow. Oh, Jay, this is fun. This is really fun. It feels like the 318 but lighter.
It's got 2 less doors.
Dude, this is really awesome, James. This is so cool. Got the hell rot red E36 meetup with the boys.
TI and the sedan.
Brilliant. Today was such an adventure. Holy smokes.
Yeah.